theory or approach, which is taking something that often would be categorized as a misdemeanor and upping it to a felony. And that will kind of be the biggest unknown and most fascinating thing to watch, how something like that plays out in a trial situation.
So Ashley, I know you're waiting like all of us to see what else will be revealed as this indictment is unrolled. What questions are in your mind right now?
I mean, most of my reporting always focuses on the former president and what he is doing, thinking, saying, going to do going forward. So that's what I'm curious about. You know, is he going to? There's been some rumblings that he may try to address the cameras when he's leaving today. What is he going to say when he goes down to Mar-a-Lago to make that speech tonight? Even his legal team has urged him and said some of the things that you have said publicly about Alvin Bragg and the judge are put out are quite unhelpful. It's unclear what's going to happen with a gag order. It seems unlikely, but will the former president be able to curb his worst instincts? How will this play politically? Will all those 2024 Republican challengers who actually supported him in this moment of what could have been real vulnerability, will there be a tipping point? Will they turn? He's rallied his base in the short term. What about the party, the broader party? What about in 2 days from now, 2 weeks from now, 2 months from now?
Ashley Parker, thank you so much for your
Thank
time. Rhonda, we are waiting to see and learn more about just what is in this indictment, but let's talk about what Donald Trump is going through right now, because as you pointed out, they're learning in real time what charges he faces.
They're learning in real time. His team is learning as everyone in that room, and the public learns all of this. We should note to those viewing that this is going to take a little bit of time because the reporters inside are not able to, text us and let us know what they're hearing just yet. It's expected that the courthouse will make this court document public, and we'll be able to look through that. But 34 counts, that's a lot, and we had expected that it would be above 30. I think it's going to be interesting for the Trump team, to figure out right now and in the coming days how to fight those charges. We are expecting them to. One of the reasons it's been said that he added a new lawyer to his team as late as yesterday is because that lawyer worked with Paul Manafort's case in New York and was able to get some of those charges dropped. But 34 is a lot, so do one or two stick? That's a question for down the line. But we're all learning this in real time, and it's important for us as journalists as well as those viewing at home to wait until we have all 34 and we can read exactly what's up against the former president.
James, let's talk about another photograph that we've gotten here from inside the courtroom. These are from the photographers who were able to get access for those first initial minutes. Tell us about who we're looking at there.
Yeah, so on the left is the lawyer that Rhonda was just talking about. His name is Todd Blanche. He represented Paul Manafort. He's the one who has kind of the laugh. He also represented Igor Fruman. And the reason he got brought onto the team is because he represents Boris Epstein, who is on the end there on the far right. That is a former White House official. He has been with Trump for a long time, going back to the 2016 campaign. He recommended to Trump that he bring Todd Blanche onto the legal team. Boris also told Trump as recently as last Thursday afternoon that he didn't think he was going to get indicted for a while, if at all. So this caught all of them off guard. And then Susan Nischels is the woman in the gray coat, obviously the former president, and then Joe Tacopina is the one who's taking notes there. So three of those four lawyers have extensive experience in this particular court and with this particular judge. So they understand this process very well. And then there's a whole universe of other lawyers who are in